Okay, from coast to coast, New York, Vegas, we have Diego Magdaleno. How are you, brother?
I'm doing great. Fuego is good. He's good.
Hey, what can I say? Thanks for allowing us, to be, right now, right here, with this interview. I appreciate your time. How's everything doing with you?
Everything's great. Everything, since I got back home, I got busy and got right in the swing of things and got back into the whole boxing thing. Is something that Joe Cortez, the legendary ring referee, had something in mind with me a while back, and he was exploring the whole commentating with him and wanted me to be a part of his boxing show. He has a boxing talk show on Facebook and on YouTube, and I just shared that on my Facebook, so you guys can watch and see the interview we just did. But that's something that he's been talking to me about, and it's as of on the 25th, next Monday. It'll be official. I'll be a co-host on the show.
Oh wow, that's great. That's even amazing. I think first of all, with all due respect to you, I know you had a fight against Teofimo Lopez, and I think you gain a lot of fans, after that fight, because hey,
oh, yeah.
Can you tell us, what was the the experience, facing against Teofimo Lopez?
Yeah, well, first and foremost, the amount of fans that I've gotten after that fight, and with fans you get haters too. You get the negative comments and the people who want to criticize the fighter for doing what they did or criticize their corner. So there's ups and downs coming from that fight, but the overall experience, I think I exposed a lot of things of Teofimo Lopez, because they created this monster, and they wanted to point out how devastating and how one punch, one hitter quitter. He has heavy hands, is what they were trying to say. But I disagree with that. You know what I mean? The reason why I kept getting up was because of the fighter inside of me. I think there was a lot of things that were exposed of him, and in future fights, a lot of fighters in my weight division are going to see that. There was a lot of things that that he was exposed to. So I think that was one of the experience that I had was I exposed who Teofimo was and what he's capable of in the ring, and what he's lacking too, because the punching power wasn't what everyone was talking about. First round knockout is what he was telling me he was going to go out and do, and it took him a lot more than just a round to get me out.
Yeah, I mean, eventually that was a good fight, a tough fight, I gotta say. And even though like let's say you got knocked out and everything, but I'm pretty sure you wanted to continue that fight. But there are rules, there are things that we gotta respect as the referee, your corner, and everything.
Sure.
And I've talked about this because sometimes people or the fans or people that they watching the fight and everything, they want something more explosive than that, because I mean eventually they love the knockout and everything, when it comes to one fight it applies to against another one. But let's not forget that people like you, like other fighters and everybody that is involved in this sport, they risk their lives. They actually they have family, they have sisters, and the main thing over here is we gotta give it the respect in order that they have to they have to come home safety and get it with the
anything from what Teofimo did. He went in there and he did his job, and he got the victory. You know what I mean? He's a young, hungry fighter. He went out there and did his thing. Even after the fight, I congratulated him and went over to shake his father's hand. And a lot of people don't even know, but before the fight even took place, there was a lot of talking going on with mainly his father. Talking about me and how he was going to take me out the first round, this and that. And that's expected. We're in the fight game, and trash talking is a part of the sport. What I disagree with is the actions that took place after. So when a fighter's down, you don't make the insinuation that you're going to kick the fighter while he's down, or you're going to
Yeah,
knock him over the head, or do something to that nature.
yeah,
To a fighter when he's down. It's boxing, like I said, and the way I grew up around boxing, it's a gentleman's sport.
yeah. I mean, I can tell that you are, a gentleman. You are, a man of, whatever it was. You just mentioned after the fight, you shake your hand with, Teofimo's dad. Also, congratulate Teofimo and everything. But I don't know, man. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Teofimo, from his skills that, he's definitely developing, little by little. But actions like that, I think, kind of, I would say they're not good in order to show to people because, hey, this is a sports that, let's say we have to, it comes, like when the trash, talk and everything, okay, we respect that, but after the fighter, is done and everything, you don't go out there and do what he did.
Yeah, you don't kick him while they're down. You know what I mean? That's a figure of speech right there. Because he didn't kick me while I was down, but the gesture was there. The motion was there. It's the action. It's the action you do. So when I get in the ring, hey, you know what I mean? I want to beat the guy up just as bad. I'm going out there. Basically, going out there to kill. Okay, it's what we're built to do. We get in there, and we go in there and fight. But after there's a level of respect that you gain from a person when you go out there and that you're trying to hurt that person. But at the same time, once it's done, it's done. You shake hands, hey, great fight, and you walk away from it. It's a sport.
That's something that we gotta say. And I gotta say 2 thumbs up for you because you did something, that probably, maybe if it was any other fighter, probably it would react differently. And I saw your brother that he actually he was trying to talk with Teofimo's team and everything. So what was it going on right there?
There was a lot of trash talking, and Teofimo's father was the one behind it. He was egging it on. He was doing this, and you know what I mean. Like Teofimo has I guess his father as a role model, so it doesn't help him out either because he kind of sees his father shouting out at the weigh-ins and at the press conferences, like hey, this guy's scared, and to the point where his father was escorted out by the top rank crew. They escorted him out because he kept shouting over and over, and he wouldn't shut up. So his son had the mic. And I don't know if you watched it was on Top Rank Live, but his son had the mic and he wanted to mouth off also, so they ended up turning his microphone off. I get it, I understand it. It's part of entertainment and a part of what he wants to show to people to get an audience. I get the social media part, I get that part, but at the end of the day, you go back to being the humble person that you are. This is a sport, and we do have a big influence on what we show people out there watching. There's a bunch of kids who look up to us as fighters, and a lot of people, so I just always want to be a role model for those people that are looking.
Well, that's a great thing, that you carry yourself as a man, as a professional boxer, and definitely we're gonna see, more of you because I'm pretty sure this is just a test, and you have to, bounce back and everything, and
Definitely, yeah. I'm allowed to have, like people go to work every day and they have bad days. I'm allowed to go to work. This is a job for me too. I'm allowed to go to work and hey, I had a bad night. Simple as that.
Yeah.